So we have a saying, when you're practicing alone, practice as if you're always practicing with others. And when you're practicing with others, practice as if you are sitting alone. So if you are alone in your own place practicing, then practice as if you're in the Dharma room with everybody else. So what do? Keep correct form. When you sit, when you stand, when you chant, try to keep the correct form as much as you can. Then practicing alone or going to the Zen center or going to a retreat, it's not different. If you're with other people, practicing as if you are practicing by yourself, that means only pay attention to your job. Don't check other people. Unless you're the head Dharma teacher. The head Dharma teacher's job is to make sure everybody is, following the form and practicing in the condition of the situation. So their job is to make sure that everything's okay. Yeah. So don't be so rigid, which means don't attach to form, but use it wisely. Use it correctly. Correctly means follow the situation. So if it's time to stand up, then you stand up. When it's time to bow, you do the correct form of the bow. So don't be sloppy just because you're by yourself. Sometimes when we started the Zoom practice because of COVID, actually before COVID, we had some discussion in the online Sangha team. Sometimes people show up with just shorts or, like a tank top or no clothes or when it's too hot. But actually, when we come for practice, it is practice. So some etiquette, properly at least wearing clothes. If you have a kasa, you can wear the kasa during chanting. That's usually normal. If you have a robe, you can wear a robe. On retreats, often the older students will wear the robe. Online, we are a little bit lenient because not everybody has a robe. Maybe not everybody has a kasa. They don't all have precepts. But just try to come and pay attention to what you're doing. So keeping form means, you wouldn't look at your phone for notifications if you were in the Zen center in a Dharma room sitting 30 minutes. But when we're at home, we have the phone right in front of us next to the computer, like right now. And maybe you hear these ping, ping, pings. Yeah. Or like Colette, her dog was walking by. Yeah. So it's easy for us just like to have a pet or the cat walk by and it seems like, oh, this is my normal situation. But maybe we can pay attention to that. Can we a little bit adjust the way we practice even in our own home so it is formal practice, right? It's only for 30 minutes, 45 minutes? It's not like, you're doing it 24 hours a day. So bring that, I would call it dignity of what it means to really sit. And then we say, go all in. For that 30 minutes you're sitting, just try not, pay attention to spacing out or looking around the room or, going off in our tangent and thinking appears, but really use those 30 minutes to pay attention as if it's the last sitting you're going to do. So in Zen, sometimes we say you get enlightenment in your first sitting or in your last sitting. In between, it's a lot of hazy, murky confusion. Okay, so then try every moment, 100% pay attention to what is this? What am I doing just now? Make it count. Then you can get something. You can get some insight into the nature of what's going on here. Not just our karma, but what's really happening.